Hi everyone, good day again. Teacher Julie here to teach you another lesson for today. Okay, so I have here a set of words that comes from the story of A Dancer's Tale. Okay, so I will be reading this set of words and repeat after me. Okay, so the first one is, or in column 1, we have Romeo, Gary, Edward, Dad. Again, Romeo, Gary, Edward, Dad. The second set is Phyllis, Queen, Juliet, Mom. Phyllis, Queen, Juliet, Mom. The third column is Dancer, Teacher, Friend, Audience. And the fourth column is School, Seat, Money, Lake. Again, School, Seat, Money, Lake. Okay, so as you can see here, there are 4 columns and they are divided by numbers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, after reading those of words, what do you notice from the names on column number 1? Okay, can you write it on your paper? What can you notice on the column number 1? The names written in column number 1. We have Romeo, Gary, Edward, Dad. What do you notice? Just write it on your notebook. Okay, number 1. Number 2, what do you notice about the names on number 2? Okay, we have Phyllis, Queen, Juliet, and Mom. Okay, what do you notice about the names listed under the number 2? Okay, just write your answer on your notebook. And later, you have to pass it on the classwork. Okay? Number 3. What can you notice naman on the words or the names on listed on number 3? It is the same question to all the numbers. Okay? What can you notice? Just look at the difference between the 4 column. Okay? And its list of words or list of names. What can you notice about the list of names on column number 3? Just write your answer on your notebook. And what about on number 4? So in number 4, we have school, seat, money, and lake. Okay? The column in number 4 or the names listed on number 4 is talking about what? Okay, just answer those one. Whatever answers you are going to write, it can be considered correct. Okay? It will be considered as correct. Just look at how they differ with one another from 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? If you are not done yet, just pause this video. Okay? So, as you can see here, again, they are all names. Okay? Names of person, people, things, location, okay, or places, animal. Okay, so these are names. So again, when we talk about names, we are also talking about nouns because nouns are the names of everything around us. Okay, so again, our topic for today is gender of nouns. Okay, gender of nouns. We can. Do you know the gender of nouns? That nouns have gender. Okay, so in this lesson, we can know that there are different kinds of gender on nouns. Okay, we can know it by this lesson. So, nouns have different gender. It can be masculine, feminine, common, or neutral or neuter gender. Okay? There are 4 gender of nouns. We have masculine, feminine, common, and neuter. So the first one, we are going to tackle the masculine. So masculine noun or masculine gender is referring to male. Okay? Masculine. Okay? It is referring to male. The nouns that is referring to male are what we call as masculine genders. The next one is feminine. So feminine, as you can see, feminine is referring to female. Okay? They are referring to female. Okay? So those nouns referring to female are what we call as feminine nouns. While the nouns that is referring to either male or female are what we call as the common gender. Okay? Again, common gender is referring to either male or female, while neuter noun is referring to non-living things or objects. Okay? So when we say non-living things, it cannot be either male or female. Okay? Neither of the two. So that is why we call it neuter. Because it is only talking about to non-living things. Okay? To objects. To things around us. Okay? So, I have here list of examples of masculine nouns and its equivalent on feminine. So, as you can see here, we have man. Okay? For women, for feminine, we have woman. In masculine, we have father. In feminine, we have mother. Okay? The equivalent of the two, from masculine to feminine. So, grandfather to grandmother, uncle to aunt, nephew to niece, princess to prince to princess, king to queen, actor to actress, waiter to waitress, tailor to dressmaker, groom to bride, emperor to empress, duke to duchess, hero to heroine, host to hostess, husband to wife, wizard to witch, master to mistress, son to daughter, and heir to heiress. Okay? So these are all masculine noun. The first column, we have masculine noun. These are all masculine nouns. So when you say masculine noun, the nouns that is referring to male. Okay? They are all referring to male. While feminine nouns are what we call as nouns that is referring to only female. Okay? That is why we call it feminine. So in the second column here, second and fourth column, there are lists of feminine nouns. Okay? So next one, we have the examples of masculine animals and its equivalent to feminine animals. So if the animal is male, we call it bull. If it is a girl, we call it cow. Okay? Duck for a girl and drake for feminine or for male. Stallion for male and mare for female. Ewe for female and ram for male. Boar for male, sow for female. Rooster for male and hen for female. Okay, so these are the equivalent of animals' names in masculine to feminine. Okay? Kapag babae, ito yung tawag. Pag lalaki, dito yung tawag. Okay? Masculine animal, again, we have buck, and its feminine equivalent is doe. And masculine is gander, or the male is gander, and the female is goose. And the male is fox, and the female equivalent is vixen. The male is tiger, and the female equivalent is tigress. And the last one, we have the male lion, and the female equivalent is lioness. Okay, so these are the difference between the two. Okay, if we use animals in our sentence, and we are going to differentiate the male and female animals, we have to know its name in the other side. Either it's masculine or feminine. Okay? For us to know its gender. Okay? Next one, we have examples here of nouns that are used for either male or female. Okay? These are nouns that we can use to male or female, either of the two. So that is why we call it common noun or common gender. So first one is president. Okay? President can be either male or female. Passenger. Okay? Neighbor. Pupil. Guest. Infant. Police officer. Cousin. Principal, vendor, or driver. These are all nouns that can be considered as male or female. Okay? Next one, we have here the examples of neuter nouns. So when you say neuter nouns, again, these are the non-living things or the objects. Okay? So when you say objects, therefore, it does not have gender. Okay? Because it cannot be identified as male or female. That is why we called it neuter. Okay? So we have here bag, cell phone, table, bank, piano, clothes, pillow, car, television, utensils, house. Okay? So these are all, these nouns are not referring to any girl or boy. Okay? So that is why we called it neuter, because they are living things, non-living things. Okay? So when you say non-living things, we call it neuter gender. Okay? So again, this is the summary of our lesson, and I want you to copy this on your notebook, on your English notebook. Okay? So we have here the gender of nouns. So we have 4 gender of nouns. The first one is masculine, which is referring to male. Next one is feminine, which is referring to female nouns. Common gender, which is referring to either male or female noun. And the last one is neuter, which are referring to non-living things or the objects around us. Okay? So if you are not done yet with copying this lesson, just pause this video. Okay? And so I hope you understand our lesson for today, and thank you for listening. Bye!